Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my finale for my Panda palette for the year of 2020. Where has this year gone by? Like, why has it been so... Well, I can't even words anymore, you know, it's just gone by so fast. I think that just because my routine was so mundane and repetitive that I can't like distinguish the days, you know, anymore. They all just seem the same. It just looks like one big blur and I can't remember how I got through this year, but we did it, guys. Hopefully 2021 is going to be a clean slate for everyone, for the world. Everything's going to be better and let's just hope for the best. But I am here with my Panda palette for this year. I really thought I'm going to do some amazing things with this. I do have some amazing progress, but I think I got really cocky last year. I did finish off an entire palette start to finish, and I thought I would be able to do that this year as well. However, I did forget that the last palette I worked on was all neutrals. It was just shades of brown and, you know, just like some really easy shades that I could work on all day, every day, and like use it for multiple uses. But for this palette, there are some colors, some, not a lot. They're all like shades of pink and purple. So you guys know what the Modern Renaissance looks like. I do have my previous update here on the screen for me to check, as well as my intro, and I am going to talk to you guys about how I felt about this palette and panning it for an entire year. Before we get into this update, don't forget to like and subscribe. There's going to be a lot of finales going on this year, so you guys can this month, so you can see how I've done in all of my long-term project pans, how many products I finished off. In all of my finales, I do talk about products I've already finished off as well, so you get like a full look of how that project went. I'm going to be doing a lot of introductions. There's going to be a lot of hauls as well. There's going to be a lot of hauls as well. I am editing a skincare haul that I actually filmed a while ago, like 2 months ago, but I haven't uploaded. Then there is going to be tons of clothing hauls. If you guys are interested in that as well, subscribe, like, and give thumbs up and everything, you know, like all of those things. And let's just get into this video. All right, guys, so looking at my progress from last month, I think I've done pretty well for not putting on makeup a lot, not going out of the house a lot. Let's see where I was last month, and let me show you guys where I am this month, so you guys can see this palette is looking so loved right now. I will have better pictures for you guys up on the screen. Let me just pull up that picture for myself real quick. Tempera was done, as you guys know. I have worked on 3 shades this month, Golden Ochre, Raw Sienna, and Burnt Orange. You guys can see I have expanded the pan quite a bit, in my opinion. Not a lot, but it's still a lot more than what I would have thought I would get. I did not work on Vermeer at all. Primavera, I did expand the pan a little bit as well, but not too much. I wasn't really focusing on it. The shimmer shades, I'm not a big fan of. Bon Fresco, I also did expand the pan. I'm very happy about that. Red Ochre and Antique Bronze, I've actually used a few times this month as more of a glam smoky look. Red Ochre, I am seeing a bit more dip. I am using it also as a liner, but I am also using it all over the lids more. Venetian Red, haven't touched, or Warm Taupe, or Real Gar. Love Letter, I think I've used once, if I'm not mistaken. Cypress Umber, I just used a few times on my lower lash line just to deepen it up a little bit, but that is just how I have been using this palette. I liked it. I like it. I used to love it, but I think I'm a little bit bored with the color story. Every look that I do turns out the same. Every look that I do is the same thing, basically, but I feel like I just couldn't play around with the colors a lot just because the color story is very monotone and it's just like a pink and purple red and purple palette. So I did enjoy this. Looking back from where I was in the intro at the beginning of the year, this palette was basically unused. I think I had used Burnt Orange the most, and I had like the slightest dip going on, but everything else looked basically brand new. I will have also progress pictures throughout the months for you guys to see, or you are seeing. And I'm just really happy that this palette is getting some love. This was gifted to me by my cousin, and it just reminds me of her, and I'm really thankful that she got this for me, because it was on my mind to get it for myself a few years ago, like when all the hype started about ABH, but she just like went ahead and got one for herself and for me as well. So I do want to get some good use out of it. I really thought I'm gonna be able to finish this palette off. I don't know why. Halfway through the year, I changed my goal to hitting pan on everything. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to do that. Also because of lockdown and everything, I didn't really apply makeup that much, but I have hit my goal, or I hit pan on 9 out of the 14 shades. That's around 64% of the palette. So I guess it was half successful pretty much, and I'm just glad that I got use out of it. And I know ABH shadows, they're powdery, so if it was any other palette, I would have gotten even less out of it, like less progress out of it. But I don't want this palette to go to waste and go bad just because I love something. I always put it to the side and I don't use it just because I'm scared that it's gonna finish off or something, but palettes just don't do that. So I should not be scared to use my products. I will be filming another introduction for 2021. I'm gonna be doing pan that palette on 2 palettes. It's gonna be 2 face palettes as well as some eyeshadow in them. And I will also be doing the eyeshadow pan those eyeshadow roulette style. I am very interested in doing that. I think that's gonna be super fun, and I'm gonna get some good use out of all of my palettes. Since I don't typically go and reach for my palettes, since they're at the back of one of my drawers and there's just so much in front of it, so much other products in front of it, that I can't reach it without like knocking everything out, unless I have a special occasion and I want to reach for a specific palette, which I honestly don't. I just go with this color story, you know? So those are gonna be my goals or my plans for next year's eyeshadow panning. We're gonna work on 2 palettes as a face and eye palette, and then we'll also have the roulette eyeshadow panning thing. Yep. So that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's very short, very talkative of me, but I did just want to go about and tell you guys about my goals for next year and what I'm going to be doing, my plans, if you guys are interested, so you can stay tuned for that. And also, there's just nothing to talk about this palette anymore. I liked it, like I said, but you guys can check out the playlist down below. I will have my Pan That Palette and Project Panning playlist for 2019 and 2020. I do have quite a lot of those, so you guys can binge watch them at your heart's desire. No, at your own pace. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that is everything I wanted to say. I hope you guys will stick around, and I'll see you guys in my next video.